God has an urgent message for you today. Your enemies have been exposed, and one name will shock you to your core. This isn't just spiritual insight. It's a divine revelation meant to protect your future from hidden attacks. God is showing you the true face of someone who has been working against you in secret, someone you trusted completely. This message comes with love to prepare you for a truth that will change everything you thought you knew about the people in your life. The betrayal runs deeper than you imagined. But God's timing in revealing this is perfect for your protection. That as you hear these words, know that God sees every scheme and plot that has been formed against you behind closed doors. It's normal to feel shocked or refuse to believe when you discover someone close has been your enemy. But remember that God is revealing this truth to shield you from greater harm. This revelation is your chance to protect yourself and turn betrayal into wisdom. You're receiving this message because there's still time to guard your heart and future, even when the truth about people feels devastating. Trust that this exposure is a blessing, because knowing who your real enemies are gives you the power to stop them before they destroy what God has planned for your life. As you think about the people in your inner circle, take time to examine how they really make you feel deep inside. Just like a security camera reveals what happens when no one is watching, this divine revelation shows you the true intentions of those who smile in your face. Hold on to your wisdom and intuition, but let go of blind trust and people-pleasing that leave you vulnerable to attack. Just like a shepherd protects sheep by recognizing wolves dressed as harmless animals, you need to develop spiritual radar that detects hidden threats before they strike. This revelation isn't meant to make you paranoid, but to transform your discernment, making you wiser about who deserves access to your life and dreams. Sometimes the most dangerous enemies are those who appear to be your biggest supporters while secretly hoping for your downfall. God is upgrading your spiritual vision to see people as they truly are, not as they pretend to be. This exposure of your hidden enemies is more than just information about fake friends. It's a spiritual checkpoint in your journey toward your destiny. It's a time for you to connect with your inner strength and find courage to face uncomfortable truths about people you cared about. Face this revelation with a steady heart, knowing that God's timing is always perfect. There's a loving plan at work in your life, and sometimes that plan includes removing people who would block your blessings. Difficult truths about betrayal might be painful, but see them as chances to grow spiritually stronger. Every enemy that gets exposed becomes wisdom that protects your future relationships. When betrayal feels overwhelming, reach out in prayer for guidance about how to respond. God is always here to give you strength, wisdom, and the right words to handle exposed enemies with grace. In your prayers, you'll find the clarity you need to move forward without bitterness, while still protecting yourself from further attacks. Divine justice is working even when you can't see it happening. As we've discussed this important spiritual revelation about your enemies, I'd like to help prepare you for more divine warnings as well. If these messages about hidden threats and spiritual protection resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more divine revelations that will keep you protected and blessed. Pay attention to the signs that confirm someone has been working against you in secret. These aren't just coincidences. They are divine clues sent to open your spiritual eyes. As you think back over recent months, notice patterns of behavior that felt strange but you ignored. You might remember times when this person seemed happy about your failures, gave you bad advice that led to problems, or spread your private business to others. You might recall feeling drained after spending time with them, or noticing how they changed the subject when you shared good news. These weren't accidents. They were warning signs you're now ready to understand. Trust your gut feelings about people who make you feel uncomfortable for no clear reason. That unsettled feeling in your stomach when certain people are around is your spirit recognizing danger before your mind catches up. When you notice someone asking too many questions about your plans, showing up uninvited to important events, or always having something negative to say about your progress, that's your spiritual alarm system working. These intuitive warnings are God's way of protecting you from wolves in sheep's clothing. Notice them, trust them, and let them guide your decisions about who stays in your life. Remember, you're not defenseless against these exposed enemies. God is with you, surrounding you with warrior angels who fight battles you can't even see. Around you stands an army of spiritual protectors, all working to shield you from every attack that has been planned against you. This revelation about your enemies is designed to strengthen you, not destroy your faith in people. And every part of this situation is under divine control. Feel grateful for this wake-up call, for it shows how much God values your success and happiness. Each truth that gets revealed brings you closer to the life you're meant to live without sabotage or interference. The universe is conspiring in your favor, removing every obstacle and enemy that would try to stop your elevation. Divine justice is working behind the scenes, dealing with those who wish you harm while positioning you for breakthrough. You are covered by God's protection, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Divine timing. God's perfect clock is working in your enemy situation right now. When you receive this revelation about hidden threats at exactly the moment when you're strong enough to handle the truth, that's sacred timing protecting your future. These moments show you're connected to God's plan for your elevation, living in sync with divine wisdom that sees all things clearly. As these warning signs about fake friends become obvious, let them build your confidence in your spiritual discernment. Each confirmation shows you're being guided toward your true purpose without interference. Pay attention to how this revelation came at just the right time to prevent greater damage. This isn't random. It's part of a loving plan to remove every hindrance from your path. Keep your heart open to these divine revelations about people. The more you trust God's timing in exposing enemies, the clearer your path to success becomes. Divine protection works on schedule, always arriving when you need it most. Just as you receive these divine revelations about hidden enemies, your support helps us continue sharing similar warnings with others who are under spiritual attack. A small super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or even $50 allows these important messages to reach those who desperately need protection from betrayal and deception, just like you did before this revelation opened your eyes. As you process this revelation about your enemies, believe that this exposure can lead to incredible spiritual growth and elevation. Just like removing weeds allows a garden to flourish, cutting off toxic people allows your life to bloom in ways you never imagined. God arranges these revelations perfectly. Even when betrayal feels devastating at first, focus on building your inner strength, because that unshakable foundation is what carries you through enemy attacks and false friends. When you stay true to your values and keep your heart open to genuine connections, amazing transformations begin happening in your life. People you never expected start showing up to support your dreams and goals. Every step you take toward honoring your worth and protecting your energy brings you closer to the relationships and opportunities you truly deserve. Stay authentic in your spiritual journey, because your connection with God is your greatest weapon against any enemy that tries to come against you. Real recognizes real, and God is positioning authentic people in your path. As you prepare to deal with these exposed enemies, make it a daily habit to say, "I am divinely protected from all enemies, seen and unseen." Speak these words with complete authority each morning before you start your day. This simple practice creates a spiritual shield around you that no enemy can penetrate or destroy. When fear tries to creep in about what these enemies might do next, pause and center yourself. Use this time to connect with the divine warrior inside you, who cannot be defeated by any human scheme. Trust that God is fighting battles for you that you don't even know about, and begin each day thanking Him for exposing every threat before it could damage your destiny. When you fill your mind with spiritual warfare prayers and divine protection, you become untouchable to enemy attacks. Your faith is the sword that cuts through every plan formed against you. Prayer is your shield that deflects every arrow shot in your direction. Through this enemy revelation, you're not just protecting yourself personally, but also becoming someone who can help others recognize hidden threats in their lives. This painful experience offers you a chance to show God's love by warning others about fake friends and betrayers. Each day gives you new opportunities to strengthen your spiritual discernment and share wisdom with those who might be walking into similar traps. As you pray for protection and connect with God, remember to build relationships with people who celebrate your victories instead of secretly resenting them. Your experience with exposed enemies can inspire and protect others who might be distrusting or naive. Use your story to help someone else avoid the pain of betrayal. Embrace each day as a chance to create authentic connections with spiritually aligned people who want to see you succeed. In this journey, we become stronger together, supporting each other through prayer and genuine love, building a spiritual family that stands united against all forms of darkness and deception. Now I must tell you the truth that will shock you most. The enemy that has been exposed in your life is someone you called a close friend. This isn't just any acquaintance or distant relative. This is someone who had access to your private thoughts, dreams, and vulnerabilities. Someone who knew your struggles and used that knowledge to work against you behind your back. This person has been watching your progress with jealousy, celebrating your failures in secret, and planting seeds of doubt in your mind about your own abilities. They smile in your face while stabbing you in the back. They ask about your plans not to support you, but to find ways to sabotage your success. They've been telling others your business, sharing your secrets, and making themselves look good by putting you down. This friend has been praying for your downfall while pretending to pray for your breakthrough. They've been competing with you instead of supporting you, measuring their worth by your failures. The shocking truth is that this friend never wanted to see you rise higher than them. They've been an enemy disguised as support, a wolf wearing the mask of loyalty. God is exposing them now before they can cause more damage to your destiny. In closing, as we face this shocking revelation about your fake friend and whatever feelings it brings up, let's move forward with divine wisdom and spiritual strength. Be prepared to welcome God's continued protection, handle this betrayal with grace, and recognize that losing fake friends makes room for real ones. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's perfect timing for exposing enemies. You are on a path to victory, surrounded by divine love and protected by spiritual warriors. Keep saying, "I am divinely protected from all enemies," and watch as God removes every fake person from your circle, while bringing genuine supporters into your life. If this revelation about your fake friend enemy has opened your spiritual eyes, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine warnings about hidden threats. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a message that could protect you from betrayal. When you share this video, you help others recognize the fake friends in their own lives. Each person who receives this warning through you becomes part of your spiritual mission to protect others from deception. Dear Lord, please continue to expose every enemy in our lives and give us wisdom to handle these revelations with grace and spiritual maturity. Amen. If this message has helped you identify your fake friend enemy, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, $50, or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these life-changing divine revelations with others who need protection from betrayal. Please share in the comments your own experiences with fake friends who turned out to be enemies. Your testimony could help someone else recognize the warning signs. Also tell us what other divine revelations you'd like to receive about the people in your life.